Ice and flames call my name. I freeze, I burn, I blame. I love, I hate the same.
Hello everybody, welcome to this video. This will be about the G915 TKL, which you can see the box right behind me right there. This keyboard is an awesome keyboard. I've been using it for, I want to say a month or two at the very least. So I've had some time to play around with it. First off, the specs. But before we get to that, don't forget to like the video if you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget, I stream on Twitch every Sunday and Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see you there. Now on to the specs. So the specs are pretty simple here. There's going to be a 28.6 ounces or 81 grams of weight to this. That is obviously without the cable, because this is a Bluetooth or Lightspeed wireless enabled connectivity for the keyboard. It features a very low profile keycap, as well as has a 1.8 ounce or 50 gram actuation force. It has a 1.5 millimeter actuation distance, and then a 2.7 total travel distance. The battery life lasts about 40 hours at 100% brightness for the RGB. This obviously will be longer at having no RGB active. I believe that's 60 hours, but I don't recall for sure. If it's not 60 hours, I'll put it right here. Has an onboard memory built into the keyboard you can control if you don't have the app. Comes with 2 lighting profiles as well as 3 macro profiles. Alrighty, now we'll get onto the software. Alrighty, as you can see here already, this shows also the battery life. It has a pretty good accuracy with this battery level showing here. Let's go into the G915 TKL. Just pressing right here. And as you can already see, we have a lot going on here. So let's just start with the RGB. There are 9 effects here, all showing. You can have it fixed, cycle, color wave, breathing, a ripple for whatever color. You can also choose whatever color, and it uses hex codes for those colors. So red, let's say I want some blue. And this is actually showing it immediately what's going to be looking like real time on your keyboard. It's very good at it. You can do a screen sampler. So what it'll do is it'll sample whatever on your actual main display screen and take the color. For the most part right now, it's going to be black and blue, because I'm on the app on my main screen. I keep it on fixed, and I keep the color to be white because it matches more for what my options are. It also, you can sync these all with the power play as well as with really any Logitech gear. Other ones is freestyle. I can make any key to be certain colors. So if I want, for instance, this one to be blue, those ones are now blue. These ones red, they're now red. It's kind of nice. Also has animation ones. They sound what they sound like. Comes with a few more effect options and cycles for each one. So let's play around with this a little bit. Let's go with the vertical animation, and we're going to do cycle. As you can tell, it's kind of interesting. You can also play with the speed, so you make it faster or slower. Want that back to my preset of white. Now, there are also gaming macros, or gaming modes as they call them. So let me just get to this. It picks up what games you have on your computer. Right now, the 4 games I have on profile are my Borderlands, Call of Duty, Fortnite, and World of Warcraft. However, there are many, many, many more. Another thing about this, you can also change the low battery mode to show when you're getting a low battery. It's generally around 15%. You can have it to be a red breathing logo, or really just the entire keyboard to breathe red. If it goes to inactivity for your lighting, you can bring it down to a 50% breathing brightness dim, or you can have it to be breathing. This can start after 1 minute or even up to 15 minutes. All lights off are going to be after so many times. I generally keep this within 5 minutes. I don't know why it reset. Back onto this onboard memory. This is where you can kind of play with those. It goes on to the 3 macro keys that I was talking about, which are all on the function keys, the F1, F2, and F3. And then a lighting slot is for those 2 lighting profiles you can design. For this gaming mode, you can decide what keys do what in each game. It's kind of going to be preference on what you guys feel like doing and what your personal play style is, but completely up to you. Other than that, let's get on to testing the keys. Alrighty, so right now you're hearing is the G915 TKL. Right now you're hearing me kind of just doing some typing, normal little things like that. As you can tell, it's not going to be hearing too well on the mouse. I'm assuming I can't really hear it right now because I'm not monitoring it. And even then, I wouldn't be able to. In a little bit here, I'm going to switch it over to be more of like a gaming one. So like right now, you're hearing mostly what I'd be doing in gaming, mostly focusing on WASD and the spacebar, and then occasionally some numbers or other buttons. That's more or less how it's going to sound when you're doing gaming. I'll do another one in here in a second. So let's get to that. Alright, everybody, this is what your keys are going to look like if you get the linear. The switches, as you can tell, are very, very low profile. The individual lighting is a nice touch, and they do very well light the keycaps as well as the surrounding. Other than that, if you were to say get the tactile ones, it'll be a brown switch, and the clicky, if I'm remembering correctly, are going to be blues. Don't quote me on that, but these switches are not hot swappable. The keys really aren't either because of this little design with the hooks in them that goes directly into the actual switches. So when you're pulling the keycaps, you have a tendency maybe to snap the actual little prongs on this. I know one YouTuber did when he got his test sample. I don't know if Logitech maybe has fixed that since then. But other than that, this is what your keyboard was going to look like, especially in the fixed RGB setting. So in conclusion, who is this keyboard really for? It's not really an easy answer considering the price. Last I checked on Logitech's own website, it was, you know what, let me give me a second here, I'm going to look. So it can be gotten on the Logitech or even Dell. I'm assuming that they're just kind of selling it to them, or they're similar companies. I'm not really sure on that one. But you can get them from either of those for about $230 at time of recording. And then on Amazon right now, it is $205 for the clicky, $207 for the linear, and $220 for the tactile, especially the tactile white. I would recommend getting these when they're on sale, say for Black Friday, Amazon Day, something like those, or using coupons if you can, wherever you get them, or buying them secondhand, as long as they're in pristine condition and not destroyed. I got this on Amazon Day, so I got it relatively cheaper. But if you feel like you're okay spending $200 on a keyboard, I mean, go for it, man. There's nothing really stopping you if you have the money. The only other thing I would recommend when it comes down to this is I think they should integrate PowerPlay. PowerPlay is amazing for my mouse. I have not had any issues with my Logitech mouse when it comes to the PowerPlay. I think if they were to somehow integrate PowerPlay into the keyboard, it would be awesome. It would look and sound amazing. That's just my opinion, though. It wouldn't really sound amazing now that I think about it. Oh well. But I think it's worth thinking about. I don't know what all would come into integrating PowerPlay with a keyboard, or how that would work, or if it's even feasible. Other than that, this mouse, this keyboard is amazing. I highly recommend it. I mean, I tend to take the keyboard because it is wireless, put it on my lap, lay back while I'm watching videos on this side. I can edit or write scripts while I'm laying back watching, depending on what day it is, Netflix shows on, well, anime to samurais or even just YouTube videos. So it really a wireless mouse and a wireless keyboard, anything really wireless in this case is going to make everything nicer and a lot easier to deal with, as well as take care of dealing with some cable management that you know you don't want to do. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like the video if you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget, I stream on Twitch every Sunday and Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you there. Also, if you want to see more reviews like this, I will leave a link right in this corner here. It will have all of the reviews I've done so far. I think you should probably check those out. I had a lot of fun making them, and I know you'll have a lot of fun watching them. Also, next video to come up for these reviews is going to be my HyperX Cloud 2 headset that I've been using up till just recently because I just got an upgrade. I think you guys will enjoy seeing that. It is a great budget option for streamers on their headsets and as well as using their mic. Again, tune in for that. Get subscribed to make sure you see when that comes out. Again, thanks for tuning in and have a great day.